So, what is a strategic network? In order for us to really understand what a strategic network is, we got to talk about new networking versus old networking. So, let me break it down for you. Old networking. What did this look like? Well, many of you, if you've been in business for more than a year, before this pandemic started, chances are you have experienced the things that happened in old networking. You've experienced the business card stabbing. Yeah, you know what this is like. When you're at an event, you're talking to some people, all of a sudden somebody comes along and they got the business card and they talk to you for maybe 30 seconds and they shove the card right in your face before they get the chance to actually hear anything about you, learn about you, figure out if you're actually a good contact for them or not. That's a perfect example of old networking. Here's another one. It's amassing stacks of hundreds, maybe thousands of business cards that you really don't do anything with. Or maybe, okay, I can go to this networking event, I can go to that one, I can go to this one because I know everybody there. So I'm going to feel at home, I'm going to feel comfortable, and I'm just going to go see my old friends because that's where I'm comfortable. You want others to become your clients before actually thinking about how you might be able to serve one another. That's a great example of the old networking. But by far, the worst example of old networking, which is what puts the bad taste in almost everybody's mouth, is the hunter approach. It's that thing that you feel when you walk into most networking rooms, whether it be online or in person, and you automatically feel like there must be a target on your back because there's like 10 people trying to sell you their stuff. You feel hunted, or maybe it was you who was doing the hunting at some point along the lines. But we won't hold it against you if you stop. Instead, we're going to talk about new networking. What does it take to be part of the new networking? Here are the things that you've really got to do. Number one, change your philosophy entirely about what and who your network should be comprised of. So no longer is your network just full of people who you've met haphazardly and or those who you've just tried to get a client as once and then they didn't become your client and so now they're awkwardly somehow in your network. It's also no longer just a bunch of people who you've tried to ask to do stuff for you without ever serving them first. Some other things you should get rid of before you are able to really participate in new networking. Stop hunting. Put down the Nerf gun, put down the bow and arrow, or whatever your weapon of choice is, and stop hunting for end clients. Just stop it. No more business card stabbing, no matter what. No matter how much you want to, no matter how much you're conditioned to, no matter how many neural pathways you've got ingrained to constantly stabbing people with your business cards, no more. The new equivalent of that, by the way, if you've just kind of tried to make yourself be a new networker, but you're still using the old philosophies and trying to do them in the new way, it looks like you going into a Zoom room and just plopping all of your massive contact information in a 4-paragraph description of who it is that you serve and what you do without being asked for that information and without having any contact with the people in the room whatsoever. That's the same thing. In fact, stop looking for end clients altogether when you're networking. Just completely stop. It might take a while because this is a deeply ingrained habit for so many people. But trust me, it will completely revolutionize your entire network. You will actually start to get referrals from people if you can just stop trying to find end clients when you're building community. and start looking for power partners. These are the people with whom you can cross refer, with whom you can collaborate to create a bigger footprint in your business, with whom you can mastermind your challenges and celebrate your solutions and your wins, and with whom you can become business besties. And start serving your centers of influence now. You're going to need them. Trust me, serve them now. See what they need, help them get connections, resources, connect them to people. Do whatever you can. Go out and help a COI today.